All right, folks, it's time for extra content of Ninja Steel. Second time where I'm freaking damn late, but at least not as bad as I was last week. All right, so at least I got back to the swing of things, and I'm not gonna dictate the freaking episode 2,000 times, because you already got a review. I'm just talking about some things that I missed, and yeah, I missed some. But anyways, let's get started, shall we? First, we're going to start with the guy who actually is just saying it's weird. So, weird episode. Too many things are happening. They work, but it doesn't work. It's like three stories in one. It works, but it doesn't work. And it's a waste of his rich potential, which I can definitely talk about. I'll take a moment and talk about it right now. I already been actually talked about it in one video where I was like, hey, the time where Levi went all the way somewhere else. Yeah, you know that one episode in Ninja Steel. Why not actually use Levi's richness to be like, Demor's, hey, I need my chopper. And he gets a chopper. The chopper takes him back to where he's supposed to be. He goes back and say, thanks, y'all. And he goes, he runs, and then he ninja spin. There he go. He's back. It's just a fun part where it's like, man, that's pretty funny. That's pretty cool, man. He's just able to go richness, damn it, richness. And of course, well, like I said in review, it's like doesn't make sense how you have this freaking rock star that lots of people, when he first showed up, it's like, oh my gosh, Levi Weston, oh my gosh. And you're telling me that no one, except now in this episode, we have one person who actually was like, oh my gosh, Levi Weston, oh no way. It's like, the other guy actually did mention, is like, where the hell did you come from? Were you a background character and you didn't really have the courage to speak to him, but now you do? And it's like, it's weird. It's like, okay, so I guess you had to warm up to him being like, he's just a student. He's just does Levi Weston. Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Hopefully he was a transfer. He's a transfer in and he's like, oh my gosh, it is you. It's like, that makes perfect sense. Technically, I think the whole entire school should have been like, Levi Weston, oh my gosh, Levi Weston, oh my gosh, you know. But personally, I would have still liked the idea of how about we have a ranger who isn't in school? Because we've been had rangers that weren't in school, but it's a good idea to actually be like, he's a rock star. Instead of being in school, he decides to actually go around, tour around, enjoy himself, you know, maybe have like some private functions. Maybe he just plays in a park and lots of people crowd around him and crap. It's like some interesting thing. It would work out. And then when the monster shows up, it's like, oh crap. And of course I know. It'll be brand new footage. Oh my gosh, brand new footage that we have to do instead of having them with the others. It's like, yeah, but at least it will be kind of cool. And plus, it's just normal footage technically. And you don't have to do it all the time. You don't have to have like a monster all of a sudden show up and crap. And plus, it would be cool because like Levi's playing his music, and then all of a sudden, Dread Wolf is walking behind him. All the people who are sitting down, they're like, "Oh shit!" And they just run for it. And Levi's like, "What's going on?" And he looks back and he's like, "Surprise, buddy!" Oh, and he got infected. Look at that. It works perfectly well. It writes its damn self. But instead, no, we turn him into a high school kid. Well, not really high school kid, but we turn him into high school, and basically we got a what? Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I'm not L Cool J. Little Romeo, Little Bow Wow. We just have this type of idea where it's like, yeah, so he's rich, but it's like, yeah, but do you know what the complications are of being a rich kid slash being a celebrity in a normal school? It's very complicated, man. It's very complicated. Like for instance, if I actually revealed myself and I actually got like 1 million subscribers, do you think I'm able to do my job knocking door to door? And people are like, "Oh yeah, no." They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, it's you! Holy frick, my kid watches you. Can I have a photo? Can you sign an autograph?" It's like, yeah, but I won't be able to do my job. It'll take longer. You get what I'm saying? The fact that it's different when it comes to being a celebrity doing something, you know? And plus, yeah, we have recently the whole thing of the Bill Cosby star working at a Trader Joe's. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, that's a low job for you. Oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, it's like, but it's a job. He just needed work. Why in the world are we looking at him? If it's an average Joe, we wouldn't look at him, but he's a celebrity and we look at him, even though he hasn't done much. But it's like, see. But sadly, the cat lady who most likely wrote this episode, because guess what? We got to hear Epic. And that's one thing you need to know. If she wrote this episode, you will hear Brody say Epic, or you will hear Epic in it, except for, of course, the anniversary special. Anniversary special, I think, was a collaboration, and Jude Lynn did most of it, but she decided to say, please, can I put 5 things in it? It's like, all right, sure, what do you want to put in there? Brody gets to say epic is the last line in the episode. Fine. My gosh, fine. That's what I believe Jude Lynn is saying. It's like, okay, let me see your freaking damn script. Oh, great. That's a good one. I mean, I think he totally phoned it in for right now. I mean, he might try, but sadly, there's some episodes he tries to correct, and other episodes he didn't. Most likely, again, he's writing Beast Morphers right now. So the episodes that fall through the cracks, he couldn't correct them. He couldn't actually make them better than they are right now. I'm pretty sure Drew Lynn would be like, you're making him throw his claws at him. Really? His clippings. You're making him throw it at them. Are you fucking kidding me? Couldn't we at least do the Dragon Zord treatment? Where he has nails and he fires them, like Dragon Zord. Okay, let's continue on. Sorry for the. So, big story and original one, of course. Yeah, that's the one that really gets me. Is the fact of, oh, is Levi becoming a werewolf now? And he'll be able to get this cursed blade from Lady Odious, because Lady Odious is like, oh, well, even though you have to defeat the werewolf yourself. But the thing is that you're not powerful enough. It's like, yeah, since you're not powerful enough, there's something that can. And it's like, yeah, then she uses them against them. And maybe, who knows, he makes Levi go against the Rangers for a minute. And then he got the blade. The blade turns. Frick it, man. It's like there's some good stuff that they could have done with this. Yeah, but it was a big story from the Gold Ranger actually found a demon blade. That's what it originally was called. And he was able to actually use it for his. It's a freaking damn good. It's a good freaking damn big story that was in the original. They fricked it over. Anyways, so apparently there was a reference between Operation Overdrive and also Operation Overdrive. Yeah, Operation Overdrive and also Mystic Force, which apparently the person who plays as Mick was the character in Mystic Force, and he gave the voice in Operation Overdrive to the characters he referenced secretly. Anyways, Levi actually learns a lesson to be nice to fans and friends, which again is bullcrap because we'll get to that. Anyways, nice job to tie the stories together, but it was a little bit off, and it's again he just froze the word weird. Missed opportunity with Levi. It sure the frick is, because Levi is full of missed opportunities. He's full of them. But fine, frick it. So let's see. Mick and as the main werewolf was a good idea he had. It could have been cool where Mick was the werewolf and they had to deal with that. And the fan thing was weird, which was, yeah, it's true. It kind of was. I mean, let's count it for us. First, we got the introduction of him, and then he showed up again and be like, "Hey, can you take a selfie with me?" Then he shows up again, being like, "Hey, I have a couple of friends who actually are like big fans of you too. So how about you hang out with us and you can sign some autographs and stuff?" That kind of sounds messed up. It kind of like sound like he's being used. But hey, apparently no. The lesson of the day is be nice to the friends. That the friend, or be nice to your friends, which fan is like, it's kind of stupid considering there's many things that happen. Why don't we ask the Pink Ranger, the original Pink Ranger, what she thinks about being nice to a friend slash a fan? She will say, "F you," because one of her fans actually stalked her ass. Yeah, her boyfriend at the time had to protect her. He was getting stalked. So, be nice to your friend slash fan. He's no friend of hers. Not sure if he even watched Power Rangers, and that's why he actually likes hers because of that. But I'm just saying, it's a dumb freaking lesson of the day. It really is kind of dumb. Anyways, let's see. Strange episode with some entertaining moments. Levi and Lion armor. Apparently, the Prism had to show them the way, which of course is kind of stupid that the Prism still has any freaking attention. And getting weird, and apparently, maybe the Prism's gonna do the same thing with Preston and be like, "Oh, the Prism had a vision. Preston created armor too." It's like, my gosh. Then we get to the main attraction. So it progressed good. If you notice that the episodes progressed good, it was eh. Then um anniversary went very high up, and then the filler did a decent job. It sloped down, but it did a decent job. Now they wrecked it. It's a filler episode. The Victor subplot was stupid, unnecessary. I would say, yeah, it was a little bit unnecessary. I mean, always with Victor and Monty is a little bit unnecessary. Again, like I will continue to harp on, why don't you do the freaking, if this is season two, do the freaking season two treatment. Vulcan's goal was not bullies anymore. They said, they said, we want to freaking be famous. So what we're going to do, find out who the Power Rangers really are. And I agree with the whole thing of, hey, we made smoke bomb repellent for monsters. It's like, yeah, let's let it keep going, you know? And like I said in the freaking other video, the video that is ordained for this, what they have to do is first they created the freaking formula. Okay, the formula is now bunked. Okay, well, some ask for their money back. Not everyone, because not everyone actually gives a shit about it. Everyone gives a care. So then they have to make it seem like it actually works, and they basically come with an excuse of saying, hey, well, the monsters got more powerful. This actually helps for lower level monsters. There's going to be a super strength one coming very soon, and of course they have to actually show an episode getting footage of spraying it with a monster and the monster runs away. And that would be a cool freaking thing where it's like, yeah, there's some moments of where Levi has to be like, Victor, Monty, get the fuck out of here, man. This is a dangerous place. But it would be fun. That would actually be a kind of a fun freaking thing, showing that Victor and Monty quit school, they have a company now, and they're trying to keep this company afloat. That's pretty damn cool. And frick gold digging hussy in the last episode. I'm gonna still go with that. Yeah, Lori, frick the freaking hussy over there as a gold digger. Fricker. Okay, anyways, the celebrity of Levi Weston was not a great idea to actually make him a celebrity. They could have done something low key than that. And yep, no, on the fact of hair department and makeup, it's like, yeah, like I said in their episode, the review, is that you guys could easily get some fake hair put it on him, and he just has to watch the freaking commercial and then channel his inner werewolf. That's all you got to freaking do. And it's like, yeah, you decide to just say, "Forget, nah, we're going to just find someone else, I guess." Well, who are you looking for? Chewbacca? Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're not owned by freaking Disney anymore. Oh, damn, that's a blow. So they keep cutting tense moments, Victor and Monty, even though the tense moments are pretty poor. And it's stupid that they cut that in. Is Kaz and just Kaz or just I don't know what his name is. I think it was Kaz. Apparently it could be Chad. Well, anyways, was he a student? Yeah. No idea what the empty gesture is when it comes to this guy. It's like, yeah, written on the poster. It's like, come on, dude. You know, sometimes when it comes to posters, they don't actually sign them themselves. They have someone else do it for them. So it's like, dude, come on. And apparently, Levi, like I said, Levi Weston's in it wrong when it comes to this, and he gets the freaking lesson of the day, which thank goodness at least it wasn't shoved in our faces, but still, it is pretty kind of stupid. And Dreadwolf had a cool ability. And yeah, this guy actually forgot that Cosmo exists. Hey, I was kind of hoping that we're not going to see Galaxy Warriors anymore, but nope, we continue to see it. And apparently, this could have actually been a Halloween episode. Too true. And weird enough is that apparently some of the monsters actually have nipple decorations. Oh fuck, really? And there's a nice scene that Mick goes to the store, like I said in the review. It was cool to actually get some build up on Mick to actually know a little bit more about him. And of course the annoying kid Chad the fan. And why do we still need the burger morpher? Why exactly does that still need to exist? And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I mean, unless you're going to team up with Polaroid Bandai, even though your contract is gone and you guys are just phoning it in now and don't even give a and most likely we're not going to get any of the freaking legend, the legacy toys that you promised us. Yeah, I'm just saying, unless you're going to make a kid version of that where you actually can take photos of it, you need to just let it go, man. Let it go. Anyways, oh my gosh. Yeah, and Disney's gonna sue you for saying that. Anyways, Levi could have been nicer to this kid, but the thing is that there's an alien attack. It's pretty important. It's really so important. It's kind of like get out of my freaking way and push someone to the side. But it's like if he's his, let's go with Spider-Man for instance, the first movie. I know, but I just want to say it. So Peter actually had to shove a few people out of the way to get to his uncle who was dying. Oh my gosh, I supposed to be nice to those people? Yeah, they're crowding around a freaking dude that's dying. You're pretty sure you think it's a good idea to be like, oh, you should be nicer. Oh, excuse me, can you let me through? It's like they're not gonna give a shit, man. So it's like, dude, sometimes your freaking lessons today suck, and sometimes it doesn't work. Unless he decided to write the kid a little bit nicer, like he said, it seems like he was totally in the right, and you guys are totally in the dumbass wrong. Yeah, maybe you guys need a lesson of the day. New and old was mixed together when it comes to the scene against Dreadwolf. Dreadwolf is cool looking, has a special attack, which of course, he was one of the four yokais that were very Western. And I think there was a Dracula. I think, oh yeah, we saw Dracula, didn't we? I think they turned her into a girl and then made her not even a character at all. And then we saw Frankenstein previously, and whatever. Forget. I think it was actually three yokai. I don't think they did the mummy at all. So yeah, we did have a few. We did see a few of the big head honchos. It's just that they made Frankenstein like a piece of yeah, Frankenstein a piece of and then they made Werewolf Wolfman here into a piece of as well, throwing his damn toenails and fingernails. Yeah, it's like it would have been cool to pull out and throw instead of shooting. Oh wait, that's what he did. It would have been cool to shoot his claws or maybe actually scratch people. But he did nothing werewolf like. It's so silly. And it's like he was saying, hey, let's build up two characters. Mick wants to help and Mick tries, but he's powerless. Oh, well, here's what I think. How about this? We don't really know if he actually, because if you throw your power star in there into the Nexus prism, you actually are able to revive your power star, correct? So Mick could have done that. Like I said in the freaking episode review, Mick could actually have been the last defense just in case, a monster actually attacked the freaking damn school. So he has the freaking power star and he uses it when it's necessary. And I guess that would have been cool to actually be like, yeah, you know what? Let's make a new one where we have the Silver Red Ranger try to actually fight. Or heck, how about this? The fact that he does have the Power Star and he uses it anyways, even though he didn't have time to even fix it, even though it's like, what are you doing in the freaking base? All this time in the base and you didn't even fix your Power Star and you still have it and he uses it and well, it's kind of like what happened in Power Rangers in Space when Adam tried to use his broken morpher. That it works and then it starts to fail him, and during that failing, Dread Wolf attacks and freaking hits Mick, and Mick is down and Mick's infected. Isn't that how it's awesome that could have been? Where it's a surprise of holy freak, Mick can morph after all. Holy shit. It's just that he was kind of stupid, even though he gives lesson today and crap, that he didn't even fix his power star, even though what the hell is he doing in there? What the freaking hell are you doing, man? You even had summer vacation to freaking revive. Oh wait, did he? Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure. Whatever, frigate. So, anyways, they made so many extra steps to actually get werewolves and out of claws. Yeah, you had to retreat and get more claws, and scratching would have helped this whole entire thing. Lionfire Gold fight could have been better if they did that. And apparently, this is a thing that they keep on being like, oh, the monsters need to retreat. What to do? Oh, they're out of something. Oh, they have to go back to the ship. It's like, oh, like, yeah, it's true. So, yep, lazy writing. Good job, Cat Lady and her friend. Yeah, I feel like the freaking damn brick in Lego Batman movie. good job, bad guy. Hey, bad guy. Hey, cat lady. Hey, cat lady's friend. Good work. You total dumbasses. So we get to see for the first time ever they actually go to class, and Levi actually eventually, the usual thing that happens. But anyways, Levi actually snaps at Cass slash Chad slash Jess, and yeah, after he comes again, it's like, yeah, this is like the third time, and now he's dressed like him. It's like, what the freaking hell, man? What the freaking hell? Anyways, apparently, when it comes to one of them, he says that Kaz doesn't actually have friends. That these are just people who heard that, oh, and they bunch up with him. They're like, yeah, we're friends, right? Yeah, well, you can get Levi Weston and you do. It's like, so you're telling me, which is definitely possible, this kid who says I have a bunch of friends actually might have not have friends. It's just that they crowded around with him because Levi Weston is his friend or he knows him. It's like, oh, frick, that's messed up, man. Like, damn, I actually took his word for, oh, I have friends. And it's like, yeah, but will friends actually say, oh, dude, what the frick, man? Dude, you don't know Levi Weston. You lied to us, man. What the pen? It's like, yeah, if they were real friends, they would have been like, oh, it's okay, man. Well, we got to go anyways. It's like, yeah, we got to go anyways. We were just going to stop here for quick because, well, we got studies. We got to go to do something. Even though that sounds like blowing him off, even though it's like, oh, we would stay if Levi Weston's here. But if he's not here, well, we need to go. And he's like, damn. Yeah, there's really no way to actually help. Anyways, Kaz assumes, and he was not right. The fact that he was like, oh, well, Levi surely could actually come with me and, do this stuff. And it's like, well, really, come on, man. He might be busy with stuff too. So it's not bad that he actually snaps at him and is like, dude, come on. Yeah. And the Prism actually, again, like I said, the Prism actually tells us what they need to do. And the cool, funny part, if we go fast forward, is the fact of why doesn't Brody use his damn Lion Fire armor? Why doesn't he use it? And of course, footage, dark footage says Gold has to do it. Yeah, so even though you could have refilmed, then of course, well, like you said, it's like, why don't you take Brody out of the equation then? How about why not just make it a Halloween special or something? Where it's like, how about we just take out all five of the Rangers and it's up to Levi? That would work. That would freaking work. But anyways, oh man. It's like, yeah, there we go. Extra content, man. The only funny part has to be just the fact of I didn't hear the two references that happened actually questioning Jess or Chad, his friends, questioning that he actually does have friends. I don't do that, but still, it's kind of like, huh, that does make sense. That is kind of messed up. Friends just being like, oh, you suck. We're leaving. It's like, yeah, that's not really friend like. That's kind of sucky. Yeah, it kind of does make sense that, yeah, that wasn't his real friends. And what happened to Dread Wolf, which is kind of sad. And the crazy part is they do have a figure for Super Gold mode or whatever they're going to call it, Superstar Gold Ranger. They do have footage of it. They do have the freaking, it's kind of funny. It's like they call it Lion Fire Sword and they call it the Superstar Sword. So it's like, gee whiz, man. Bandai, what the hell? What the frick is with this mix up, Bandai? And you can actually check it out for yourself. It's like, go ahead, go to a store. You're able to see both of those freaking things. It will be cool if I'm able to buy those two. It's like, yeah, if they're like $1, $5 each, I'll buy them both and actually show. See what I'm telling you? They don't really see eye to eye to what to call this freaking damn sword. Well, anyways, gotta go, folks. Gotta go.